say...
Dr. Muragori and his boss do not go to public hospitals, my friend. Now, we are in a situation where the doctors went to court after a document was signed by a fellow who turns around and says, oh, by the way, I was not in office when I signed this document. The court then rules in their favor. We then go back and change everything else, and they agree, let's rewrite another document. He then now goes back. And then in the process, you've forgotten Larry to ask the question. We go to Tanzania and look for
500 doctors.
So
the Kenyan Medical Practitioners Dentists Union, before we jump in here, has said that this 500 doctors, we don't need to be importing 500 doctors when they're unemployed Kenyan doctors, but also it goes against what the return to work formula agreed.
Yes.
Is that true?
It's a fact, because as we speak, there are 200 doctors who have been on queue since November 2016. There are 1250 who are supposed to complete their apprenticeship and then be hired in the course of the year. The return to work formula had proposed that they would be hiring 1,200 doctors per year. So you ask yourself the question, if this was an issue when they were discussing the return to work formula and they were discussing the collective bargaining agreement, which is supposed to be signed in 60 days, did they disclose? Senator Hassan Omar has said something called bad faith. When you're negotiating a settlement, the lawyers will tell you that you must come on the table with clean hands. Absolutely. You can't sit on a table and you're hiding cards. That you're telling him, sign here, I'll sign your CBA after 60 days. But meanwhile, Bailu and Governor Aguma are flying to Dar es Salaam to go and sign documents in Kiswahili. It's unacceptable.
I think...